How's it feel being a prefect? Were you always like, oh, when you get into school, I want to be a prefect?
So for me, it was something new to be a prefect in a government school. I've never been in a government, and I hate government school. I was in a private school. No.
Hi, assalamualaikum. Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another episode of Part 18, where we talk about us. That's the tagline.
Motto. That's our motto.
Just in
The
case you don't know
tagline.
it.
Yeah.
Do they know it?
They should.
Yeah, they
It's
should.
only
They should know it. They
in the
know it.
description and about.
Yeah, this is the second episode.
If you don't know, that's your fault.
Yeah, let's not mention
Yeah.
that. Let's not mention that. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to episode 2 of Part 18. Where today we have
Two guests.
two special guests, two
A girl.
beautiful guests,
Beautiful.
two
guest,
female
indeed.
guests.
Yeah.
Why did we invite female guests? Is there any particular reason why you invited them?
I mean, yeah. We can use
Yeah.
all boys. So.
Yeah, no, it's just we
equality.
feel that it's a good shift from the last episode where we had that goofy guy in a banana suit, right? That's not. I don't think that's a good look for me because was it a good look for me
No.
because I was wearing a
Honestly,
batik shirt,
not.
right?
It was not a good look for you with your teacher's
Yeah.
clothes. And then the banana guy shows up.
Don't know
Like, what's
don't know
up?
why we invited that guy.
You invited that guy.
Yeah, he's the first one who agreed to do this with us
Yeah, but you invited that guy. So
I
it's
know.
your fault too.
because he agreed.
kind of
Anyway,
this guy. I kind of this guy.
so let's introduce our guest for today. It's Alia and also Umaira. Let's say hi to our viewers. Yeah.
Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Arya Imanina, and thank you so much for having me today. I hope you guys will enjoy today's episode. Thank you.
Well, my name is Nur Umaira. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah. Don't be.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
be.
alright.
It's all right. He's not that good looking. Relax.
Boy. Was that
Yeah, yeah.
necessary?
I think it was.
Well, you're not that good looking too.
I've accepted that long ago. I've accepted that. Yeah. So Alia and Umaira, thanks for being with
Thanks
us
for joining
here
us
today. All right, thanks for joining us.
I think it's better for you to call me Umay. Like it's shorter than Umaira.
Umay.
Yeah.
Call
It's
her
my,
Umay.
Umay, please.
yeah,
Umay.
it sounds it's too close to. Do you know what umami is?
No,
No,
no, no.
Hey, do you
You know what umami is?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a
of course
taste.
No.
You don't know how to explain
No,
it.
no, but
People always say.
umay means in Japan. Umay means delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's.
All right, that's the second. That's the second time. That's the second time
That sounds so wrong.
consecutively in the second episode. People have been fixating on Japanese culture. What is it with you guys?
Japanese
Japanese
is
culture.
the new trend in this modern age.
Yeah.
Says who?
Says us teenagers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're an old guy, so.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just watch anime.
You said that you watched
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
I said I watched 2 anime. 2. Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan. That's it.
Did you finish Attack on Titan?
Nah, I couldn't
Okay,
get it.
anyways, we're off topic right now.
Yeah.
No, okay.
This is not what we're here for.
Yeah, I know. But
We're
just-
here for.
I'm still thinking about that guy in the banana suit. It still scares me till today. That
You
was,
still
that,
feel
that
like
was-
that
It's not
yellowish thing
yeah,
beside you.
that's a week ago. He's just next to me. He sits next to me.
I was
Yeah.
just him, he was just you.
Yeah, but you've known him for 10 years, so it's
10
not
years
weird
is
to you
not.
anymore. I just
Maybe
knew
for
the
you
guy.
is it? Maybe
Yeah,
for you
nah,
it's
all
new.
right.
Yeah,
Alright,
should
this
be
is just
thankful
small
that
talk.
we're normal, not wait in a weird suit.
I hope. I really hope that you are more normal than
I'm not
that
sure
guy.
about that.
Right? Yeah. All right. So okay. So we have a few things that we want to talk about today. Right. So but before we do that, we're gonna catch a short break.
Yeah.
Right. Just catch a short break, and then when we come back, we will unravel some things.
From them.
Are those personal things? I don't know. Things.
I think it's
We will
personal,
unravel
yeah,
some
from
things
them
about our
personal,
guests
I think it's
today
personal,
when we
yeah.
come back for this short break. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys soon.
See you guys later.
Welcome back to part 18. Right, as promised, now we will be interviewing our guests and talk about their personal interests,
Yeah.
maybe, right?
Personal interest.
Something about themselves. First, we're going to start with Alia. This camera, that camera, that's
yeah,
fine.
that's
That
right.
was-
We're gonna talk about Alia. Just before the show, Alia has been telling me that she was into archery since she was very young, at a young age.
Yeah.
How young? How young was young?
it? How
When did you start?
Approximately like 11, no, 10 or 9.
10.
Yeah.
9 or 10. That
It was
is
early.
Standard
standard
3
3,
or 4.
3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
How'd you? Where were you? Where did you go to school then? When you were standard 3?
Serai 19, do you know? Serai section 19.
I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. It's just our neighboring section, right? Section
Yeah,
19,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Just next.
You're from there originally when you were in primary school.
Mhm.
So you started there. Tell us more about that.
Like I had this one friend, and like she just randomly one day she just asked me like, "Hey Alia, do you want to join me in this like archery club? You know, in front of the Masjid Negeri."
Okay,
Masjid
yeah.
Negeri. They, oh, you know?
Yeah,
Hey, did you went?
You were there too?
maybe I don't know her, but
You went there?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
What
You
is
were
this
having a
coincidence?
moment. Let's just leave. Right? Let's just leave. Maybe it's the right time.
Enjoy yourself.
I mean, like, it was there. I was there.
When did you go?
When I was standard 2 or 3, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, but maybe she's the senior.
Of that time.
To
Yeah.
archery?
Was this an annual thing like the Masjid Negeri punya?
I know.
Is it an annual event that was hosted by the
no.
masjid?
I
Every
don't
year?
think so, but like there's this one club and they were just like randomly just I don't know how to explain this, but they were having a few days of classes in front of the Masjid Negeri, and my friend joined and she asked me to join her, and of course at first I was like, huh, archery? I know nothing about archery, you know? Like
Obviously, you were 9 years old.
yeah, I was
Right.
like,
You didn't know
archery,
anything.
I've never expected I would actually touch a bow in my life. And like, I just like, okay lah, boleh lah. Like that.
Sure,
then-
why not?
Yeah, sure,
It's
why not? It
archery.
sounds
That's
fun.
just the way it started,
Yeah.
right? So how
How's
is
the
it now? Are you
yeah,
still
how's it
practicing?
now?
Are you still doing it now? Or?
Sadly, no, because I've left archery in 2020, you know, because of MCO, because of COVID.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But like
course.
before that, I went to quite a lot of tournaments, like MSST, you know. Yeah.
You're one of them.
Were you
I represented my school.
in primary school?
What?
Yeah, in primary school and like secondary school, my previous school.
Some young people are just so amazing.
Wait, hold up. Previous school, where were you from previously?
before.
I was from Samtesh, by the way.
Okay. It's okay to name the schools, right?
It's
Yeah, I think
alright.
so.
It's alright.
I think
It's
so, that's fine.
alright. It's alright.
More exposure
There's-
for them, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Good
Yeah.
for them. Good for
We're
them.
famous.
Yeah.
We're
No,
famous?
we're not famous. So you were in your previous school in Samtaj. You
Yeah.
were in competitions there too.
Yeah, like I represented my school for like 2 years, and
2 years.
yeah, 2 years. But how do I say this? I actually wanted to continue when
Okay.
I first came to this school, but I knew nothing.
About archery.
Yeah, about archery in this school.
In
So,
this school.
yeah, and I didn't know that
There's
Cikgu Sani
no-
was actually the teacher.
I told you
yeah,
that, right?
the
I told
teacher.
you that, yeah.
You mentioned
Both,
that.
I was like,
I mentioned that to you
That
because he's the like a national
was a
technical
chance.
officer.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
chance, but I
That was
didn't
your last
know.
chance, but
You
now-
could have been the next. I don't know any archery
And
athletes.
also, like,
Really?
I asked
Yeah.
a few friends of mine. I was like, "Hey, does this school actually have like archery team?"
Who
And
did
they
you
said-
ask?
I asked a lot of people. Like seriously, I asked a lot of them, but
Yeah.
none of them said yes. So I was like, "Oh, maybe the school doesn't have any."
archery.
Yeah, doesn't
Was it
have
big?
archery.
Was it big in Samtaj?
Yeah, it was a big thing. Like seriously,
Okay.
but it
I don't-
became
I don't know
bigger
that.
ever since I left.
It be- it became bigger since you left. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what
That's
to
your
make of it.
loss, huh? That's your loss.
Yeah, that's my loss.
That's
But
your loss.
of course, when I come here, I was like, I didn't get any chance here,
Yeah, I
and
know what a
suddenly
waste,
sometimes
right?
have like
Something bigger.
something bigger than before.
Oh
Her
no!
skills. They're wasted.
Obviously, I've never
Yeah.
seen her do that.
Me too. I don't. I never see her.
You
I
don't.
didn't even
You
know
don't do
she
that,
did archery.
right? I've been to like malls where they have that archery. What do you call that place?
Arcade.
Archery?
The arcade, let's say it's an arcade, like when you pay $30 and
No.
you have like 20 arrows and you
That's
shoot them.
completely different.
Yeah.
I know that's completely different because that's why I'm saying it. That's the
That's just
in front of
like
me.
the
That's the target, right? Not one of them. Not one of them on the target. It's just always at the back.
How did it?
Always. I don't know. My eyes are just at that moment. I was cross-eyed. Don't know
Yeah.
The
why.
only thing I ever played was dart.
Dart.
It's similar, right? No?
Yeah,
It's a
it's kinda
slightly
similar.
smaller arrow.
The one
Such-
you throw.
What's
Darts.
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 But the,
Darts.
like,
Darts.
the arrows were like this small, right?
This one.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I know.
Because it's small, it doesn't need a bow,
Mm-mm.
right?
You only need your
Yeah.
hands.
Imagine the arrow without the bow. How are you gonna throw it?
Well,
That's why they need the bow.
I get. Is
Don't
this
do
not
it.
possible?
Don't.
It's not possible.
okay. Talk about it.
Yeah. All right.
Is it not possible?
Continue. Continue.
But since now Umay said you were also
Yes.
into archery, right? I was thinking, I was beginning to wonder if you guys crossed paths before.
Did
I
you?
don't
Like-
think so.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, like,
Maybe.
but to
maybe
be honest,
no.
right? I feel like when I first came to this school and I saw you, I was like, I think I've
She
seen
looks
this school
familiar,
before.
right?
Yeah, but
Deja
I don't
vu
know
all
if
over
it's
again.
true or not. But like, it's.
But what
Yeah.
she said, it's at Masjid Negeri. I did the class there as well.
That's why I asked you if it's a regular thing in Masjid Negeri to host classes for archery. Because if it isn't, then maybe
I don't think it
the
is
one that
as
you
paid.
went to
It's paid.
was the one that you went to.
I don't think it is under Masjid Negeri. I think
Yeah, it's not under Masjid
It's under the
Negeri.
school,
Oh.
but being held at Masjid Negeri.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just
Okay,
under
why
one-
Masjid Negeri though? Do they have the
I mean, the space is
The
spacious.
space?
Ah, yeah.
It's
It's
spacious.
a really
where I've been there? I never seen any.
Well, that's your
anyone
thing.
doing
You don't
archery
know
there?
the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole place.
There's like the
there's
whole
a section
like
that's very wide.
a huge field behind the masjid.
Where?
It's
I've
only
never,
the
You
parking
know-
lot.
I've never seen this field.
You know, like there's like Padang A, Padang B written there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, That's where it's from, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We learn something
Obviously,
new
I'm
every
not
day.
from here, so
I
right.
don't think
Yeah,
that
he's
reaction
not-
looks
he's
like
not.
you know where it actually is.
I really don't know where it was,
Yeah.
but I think when I drove, maybe I passed by Padang A and Padang B. I just don't know what it was
Mm-mm.
because obviously mana ada orang main bola dekat Padang Masjid, right?
There are
There are.
people.
Silly me.
There are some people.
Silly me.
I don't know.
know.
but I usually see
You don't
people
know?
I don't.
playing footballs there.
I'm
Yeah,
not interested in football. No.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
that masjid, many activities are done there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I never did anything.
We know nothing.
Yeah, obviously.
We know nothing.
Maybe we shouldn't be hosts. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I mean, host is for
Yeah.
people that's knowledgeable, unlike us. Don't you agree?
Since you said that, right?
What?
Maybe we shouldn't host anything because we're not knowledgeable. Let me correct you there, right? I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, just not deep knowledge. I know a lot of
Yeah.
things on the surface that makes
Oh.
me, you know,
A teacher.
Mm-mm.
yeah. Maybe that's why I'm a teacher. I know a lot of things about
But not deep.
a lot of things.
I think
not,
I know
just not
where this
deep
Like
is
not
going.
skilled in it.
Yeah.
I think I know
Not
where
really
this is
skilled
going.
in it.
Yeah.
I can repair, let's say, a broken chair with a loose screw, but I can't make a chair, obviously,
No.
right? Things like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyhow, all right. So, is this a part? When you came in, right? We saw that you brought something.
Yep, it was you.
Right? We saw that you
Oh.
brought something,
It
I
was
seriously
you.
and
missed
it
that.
was to me when she walked in and she brought that thing. The things that she brought with her, that was impressive. Don't you think? That was impressive.
It was impressive and heavy.
Yeah.
For me, it was heavy.
If you get used to it, it's just like, oh my god,
Yeah. It's just like, oh, it's okay.
All right. So, can we take a look at the things that you bought?
Yeah,
that you brought here. Yep.
why not?
Tech guy, could you help us get the thing? So, while waiting for him, right?
Yeah.
Who bought those?
My parents, obviously.
How much is-
I don't have the
how-
money for that.
How much was
No, I mean like, it's not impossible. Maybe you're sponsored. You were endorsed by.
No,
You're not sponsored?
So you bought it.
So your parents
individually.
bought this. How long ago was this? Let's see. Let's have a look. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Goodness.
Look at the size of it.
You know what?
Explain
I
it.
wait.
What is that? What is that you're holding?
This is a
Meg-
target point.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
this is what you use
Like a
for.
crosshair for
Yeah,
like a
basically,
scope, like a
yeah,
sniper
like a
scope.
scope. Like a
Is
scope.
it okay? I can
Oh
just-
my
Yeah,
gosh.
Okay, so this is basically, as you can tell by the look.
I can't tell.
You can't tell.
I can't tell.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's the thing. What is
Okay,
that?
so
Show us.
this is called the target point, where you use it to aim the target, obviously, and like there's actually like how do you say? There's actually a skill on how to use this. It's not that simple. You just look at it
Okay.
and you just like release the arrow. No, you have to be like you have to know how to adjust it.
This raises so many questions, but I'll save that for later. Right?
I've got a
I'm
lot
so
of
sorry.
questions.
Unfortunately, she doesn't know how to apply it.
As I said just now, I already left archery in like
Yeah,
2020,
alright,
so
okay.
I already I don't remember how to assemble this,
So
but
that goes there.
yeah, that goes in here. But I don't know
Okay.
if I'm missing something or whatever because it doesn't seem to be fit in. But well,
Okay, all right.
okay, but like
Yeah.
it should be here. And do you
Hey,
know?
don't break it.
Do you know
It's
that
expensive.
I know.
It costs a
The-
fortune.
the farther the target is, the lower this thing should be. This
Yeah.
thing can actually be like
Adjusted?
adjusted.
That looks like something that you
Where is it?
use to like
adjust
measure
it.
things when you do carpentry or something.
No!
It does look like
it does
it.
look
No,
like
no,
that,
no, that's
right? It
not the
does.
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so like during MSSD,
Right?
because I was in lower form,
Uh-huh.
the target is like
Not that
60
far.
meters. 60 meters.
Ooh.
But like if I would say that if I was in upper form and I actually joined archery, the target will be like 80 meters away. 80 meters, and that means that you should actually put your target
bottom.
down here, like at the lowest,
So
if possible.
the farther the target,
Yeah.
the lower,
The lower, yeah.
Because-
that thing should be.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the arrow doesn't actually go like straightly like this.
It will go
does
like this.
Yeah, it will
It
go like
curves.
this.
It curves.
So
Yeah,
like
okay.
if you put this
Uh-huh.
thing up there, and your target is actually here, your arrow will actually go.
Beyond.
Yeah, should go to
Okay.
the-
Okay.
Yeah.
So
tanah.
that's just like from the trajectory of the arrow, right?
Yeah.
How do you take into account like wind
Oh,
speed
yeah,
or anything?
Yeah, but
But
that's
it's not
why.
on the
Oh
bow.
wait, I have another thing to show, which is my
Sure.
arrows.
Yeah, you can show us. You can show us.
Check
Of course you can show us.
Grab it, please.
Again, in the meantime, while he's taking, may I
No.
try this? May I look at this?
Yeah, sure.
Now I get a question.
Look at
It's a little bit
this.
crusty. I'm sorry, but like,
Dude.
I know,
I
right?
don't know how this works.
oh, do you know that this bow is actually inspired by a Korean athlete? His
It
name is
is?
Koo Bon Chan. Yeah, his name is
Is-
Koo Bon
I've
Chan.
never heard about that.
That's a funny name. No.
Hey,
It sounded funny when she said it.
So we don't want to get
No.
but
No, but look how huge.
so I
The
get a
thing is-
question.
Yeah.
How much is it? Do you know?
I don't know if I can say it, but like,
Does it cost a
maybe
fortune?
Ballpark it. Ballpark it.
can you
Estimate.
guess? Can you guess how much is it?
Oh, it's a quiz now? Oh, man.
Yeah,
Man, it's a quiz.
It's a quiz.
around
1,000. Okay,
Yeah,
1,000.
is it? Is it?
You?
Is it 1,000?
So this
Yes.
can't
No,
be
I
over
don't-
100.
It's just because I've never had time to, to. It's not like I can go to Decathlon and say, can I buy a bow?
Yeah.
No.
So
Okay,
that should
so-
be like a specialized store that sells this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. tell us.
So this actually cost me like not me, my parents.
Yeah, it costs your parents.
Obviously,
How much damage
obviously.
does it cost your
2,000.
parents?
How much damage?
2,000.
So-
But do you know that this one is actually not considered as that pricey?
So this is like a
Yeah.
standard.
It's normal.
a
It's a normal
standard-
price.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
standard type of bow.
Yeah,
We
standard
live
one.
in a
Okay.
And
different
it
world.
actually has like this one thing called the stabilizer.
The stabilizer.
The stabilizer.
Where you put the
What's that for?
It's
Right.
Like a rack?
no, like, it's like a longer thing that you put maybe in here, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
yeah,
I know, I know,
and,
I
yeah,
know.
and
that,
it has like a wings,
in the Olympics or something.
and as you can tell by the name, it's to
No.
stabilize your bow.
I won't.
Ooh,
It costs a
WWW.
fortune. It costs a fortune.
Yeah. Okay. So all right.
Okay, go.
So do they all look like this, or do they have like different designs?
Sir.
You can custom it if you want.
Oh, so sorry, check that. That's just another.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's been
So
waiting behind the camera to give us this.
since you asked me whether the wind is like a problem.
Factor in,
you
yeah.
remove that. Okay, so we have two types of arrows. This one is the aluminium one, and this is the what do you call it? It's
Fiber?
called,
Carbon?
Yeah, carbon.
Carbon?
It's carbon one. And like as my coach said before, if you are like, maybe if your target is like 30 meters or like 10 meters, I don't know,
Okay.
you can use this one because this one is slightly heavier.
This is
The aluminium one.
okay.
Aluminium.
Okay.
So, but this one, the carbon one, as you can see, it's very thin and it's very light. So like,
Carbon is always lighter.
yeah,
right?
it's lighter,
It's
right?
almost
So like when you release the arrow, oh, I'm sorry, is it like?
It almost hit me in the face.
the others.
Almost hit me in the face, man. All right. Continue with the carbon. I don't want to die today. Not yet. All right.
I don't know this so much.
Trigger one,
Okay.
yeah, trigger one before. Okay. What was I saying? This one is lighter, and of course, if your target is like much further, like I said, 80
Okay.
or 60 meters,
Let me just do the
You-
light one.
you really have to buy this one. But the cons of this arrow is that it breaks easily.
Easily.
It breaks easy.
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very
Oh
easy.
my.
Like
Again, Munir, don't break it.
I won't. I'm
Right.
not you. Clumsy.
When do I break things?
Always. You
All right.
always-
So
So basically, this is a dart but longer.
yeah.
isn't that what I said?
That's what you
Right.
said.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Oh, so it does feel lighter.
So,
Yeah.
compare
yeah,
this.
compared to
compared
this
to that
one.
one. Oh.
Right. It's not.
Oh, it
it's
is.
not
It's
significant if
heavy.
it's just one, but you can really feel the difference of the
Mm.
with the weight.
Look at
Yeah.
the tip. It's like a pencil.
All right. So, like, do
Do you
you
write
buy
notes?
this in bulk? Do they sell like
Oh,
singles
no.
or?
The carbon one is actually like, I wouldn't say it's so pricey, but like you have to actually customize it like every single one. So like,
Why?
What do you mean customize it?
What do you
every
mean?
single
what
one?
do you, how do I say this? They use like long carbons and they just like
Cut
cut,
it off.
cut, cut, cut. Yeah, that
Okay.
thing.
So it's not always the same length.
It's different.
Sometimes it's not. I don't know if
Really?
it's just mine, but like from what I understand, it's
So
like,
when you enter competitions,
Yeah.
don't they have like specifications to like all arrows need to be
In
like
same
this length?
length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe-
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I think maybe like
What about the competitions you went for?
they didn't say anything
They
about.
didn't say anything about the
they-
length of the
yeah,
arrow.
they didn't say anything.
Mm,
But maybe the guy, the shop guy, maybe the person who made this, maybe he knows the
They
specifications.
should know that,
yeah.
right? They should know.
Yeah.
Did they
Okay.
sell this?
That's
Of
why.
course they know.
First question, right? Have you ever used this outside?
Of
Outside
course.
of the field.
Wait, like
Like just for
except
fun.
archery, like
Yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of archery?
Outside the target field.
Like for
Like
fun.
just, you know,
or
oh, a
hobby.
crow. Let me use this.
This we're not living
No.
in the jungle. Like Chirandali.
No.
no,
Have you
no.
ever not been a part of like a crow hunting activity?
Of
by
course
the
not.
council?
Why would I do that? No.
No, we're
Why
living in a
not?
city.
What,
Sometimes
you hunt crows?
I don't personally, right?
We don't. We don't.
But some councils, some city councils, they organize these events where they hunt crows just because they're being a nuisance to the neighborhood. So
The
there's so many.
community.
They gather
Yeah, yeah,
around
yeah,
the
yeah.
field,
One
and it's
place
just a
and then
nuisance.
you know,
Garbage
Yeah, they
and
shoot crows just
everywhere.
like that.
No.
Some of them use rifles. It's not air rifles, I think, and some of them use bows.
Oh, the Thai guy
Crossbows.
got message for
Crossbow,
you.
but not
Crossbows.
but not this kind of way. It's just crow.
Yeah.
That's all right. If you're skilled enough, you can. Like Legolas.
I wouldn't do that in public. like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't join club
Second
that
question.
does that.
Yeah.
Have you ever accidentally shot anyone?
Why are you looking at
No,
me?
no. I mean, like,
Why
no.
are you looking at me?
It's like you know, in the competition, right? The target is there,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then
No.
That
Because like
yeah.
you know whenever
because I would have, really, because I'm that bad at
I'll
shooting,
be the first
right?
guy.
Right? Oh, Munif is there. Bam!
Oh my gosh,
Right?
please.
But do you know that the case where the arrow went inside of this student's eye
What?
you know?
When was this?
in 2019 or 2020?
Oh my
21,
God.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Just imagine this whole
Yeah.
thing.
This thing like it went like really
No
beside
need to
the person's
demonstrate.
eyes,
Just
like the
next to it,
eyeball.
like there, on the, by the corner of the eye,
Not
by
the corner.
the-
No,
inside the eye.
inside, but like at the corner.
I
You know,
said,
like
Yeah.
this part.
Okay.
Yeah, that hurts. And like starting from that, our teacher, can I say this? But like,
Was he your
whenever
coach?
any teacher sees us practicing archery,
Okay.
they would be like, "Hey, what are you doing there? Hey, don't do this here. Don't do this here. It's dangerous. Go to the field." Blah, 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 blah. And like,
Yeah, but you really should be at the field to be
yeah,
able
It's
to-
I mean,
understandable
we
why,
were
though.
at a field,
Yeah.
and that it's not like a field. It's like the court.
Oh,
It's like a court,
but
but
like-
it's not the field.
Yeah, but like, how
yeah,
does,
that's not the
there's
place to do that.
wait, listen.
Okay, okay.
The archery club has been doing, like, they really played archery there. Like, sometimes when they don't, maybe when the field is occupied or something,
Okay,
they would
yeah.
just use that because there's like penghadang.
Yeah, people understand.
Ah,
that.
Ada
penghadang.
penghadang.
Yeah.
Like
So, like-
what, barriers?
I don't know how to say this.
Dude,
Like,
they understand what she meant. I think they
For
understood.
seconds.
Yeah.
It took seconds to realize that.
so like we just had to make sure that no one is like passing
Yeah,
by or
any near
anything.
the place.
Yeah, we just had to make
Mhm.
sure that the area is safe enough for us to play.
Yeah,
Like-
but how safe can you really be for accidents happen?
Oh, we have
We
no
put like a
idea.
sign.
Don't cross.
Don't cross.
I
We
think
are
that-
practicing archery. If you don't want to die,
Stay out.
stay out.
Okay, but maybe it was not very practical to do it there. but,
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
not.
But
But-
this is interesting, right?
Starting from that incident, the teachers have been like
Very strict.
very straight on us.
Yeah, as they should. As they should.
Yeah,
They should
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what they should.
They
do.
will be held responsible if anything happens
Yeah.
to anyone.
Not only them,
At-
the school
on the
as well.
grounds, yeah.
The school
Sure.
too. Yeah. It's very dangerous.
All right.
Mhm.
So thanks for bringing this because I've been looking at it before the show started, right? And then
It's huge.
I wanted to touch it. Because
You got
Wait,
to
wait.
I wanted to
You got
touch it because no, and then I did, right? Okay, tech guy, could you take this away from us?
Yeah. You go. The scope thing.
Yeah, thank you so much for bringing this and showing it to us,
Yeah.
There you go.
and to the viewers who may have not
Oh, careful.
seen such a thing.
Probably not.
I didn't remember it being that big though.
I
It
thought
is
it was.
that big.
Is it really that big?
Yeah.
It's like the standard size, unless if you
Alright.
custom it or something.
Yeah.
I had this one
I
senior.
can't take my
she
eyes
said
off
that her bow costed her like 10,000.
Yeah.
The whole set,
No,
The
just that.
bow.
just the
Just
bow.
the bow. Yeah. The arrow is something else.
Oh my
Before.
god. That costs a fortune.
Yeah. So
Is
I
it made
can't
of fiber?
afford it.
Carbon fiber.
I'm not sure about
Maybe it
that,
cost.
but
That's why it costs so much.
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's a lot of money. I can't even buy a food.
Yeah.
I can't buy food, man.
All right. All right. So thanks for the demonstration. No, not demonstration.
Demonstration.
Showing us the equipments for archery.
Mm-hmm.
This is next up, right? I didn't just realize it. I realized it on the way. Maybe that counts as just. It occurred to me that my co-host,
Yep.
my two guests today,
Yep.
you're all prefects,
Indeed,
In the
we
school,
are. Yeah.
right?
School prefect. Yeah.
My goodness. That is that a does that look like I'm biased or something?
Yep.
No,
No.
it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
I
Really?
honestly didn't know, right? But
No,
it's,
you didn't
since
know.
you guys are here, right? Maybe also in this episode we can talk a little bit about you guys, your roles here as prefects in our
Yeah.
school, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Maybe we want to hear your voice really because often in school we hear things from the student side and less often we hear opinions
On the
and
prefect side.
opinions and things from the story from the prefect side. So let me ask you this as a first question, right? How do you feel about being prefects in school?
Well,
honest.
Me?
Honestly.
Anyone can answer this.
One
I'm gonna distance myself for a little bit, like this. No,
What?
You're a
because you
guest
guys
now.
are one click,
Yeah.
and I'm not. Right?
How do I feel?
I'm screwed, man.
How's it feel being a prefect? Were you always like, oh, when you get into school, I want to be a prefect?
well,
Or-
for me, it was something new to be a prefect in a government school. I've never been in a government, and I hate government school. I was in a private school. No, it was just that time.
Yeah, all right.
It was just that
Understand.
time, but now I realized that it got some, good and the
Good
bad.
side, the
yeah.
bad side. Yes,
Okay,
of
right.
course.
So well,
We're not bad. We're not bad. We're not bad.
Don't make things worse.
okay,
Continue.
I like government school. Well, I
At
didn't
the
like
time,
government
right?
school
At
is
the
the best.
time.
Just that time.
Reverse, right? Okay.
Well, I've never expect to be a prefect here.
Okay.
I don't know how it works, how government student prefects be in here. If I was in my private school, prefects change every year. They look by their potential. But what I can see here, if you're a prefect since Form 1, you'll be since Form 5, until Form 5.
Okay.
But my-
Maybe there are some meritocracy involved in the government schools.
Yeah.
But let's explore that. What do you mean prefects change every year?
I mean, like,
Where did you go to school anyway before this?
Yeah, where?
Don't you know that the ISA, IISSA, that integrated Islamic school?
What?
I just knew about that last week. About that school.
Why?
You were the purple
Yeah.
tudung, right?
Mostly people already say
Hijab,
that
hijab.
sekolah purple.
Oh.
Wait, that makes sense, no? That makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
because school
you
uniform
guys-
is purple. Like the tudung is purple and the uniform is purple and the block itself, the school itself
Everything
is
is
purple.
purple.
Yeah,
That's
the
pretty-
door is purple, the logo is purple.
she likes purple.
No, I like pink. I like pink.
Right.
But purple is nice too.
So they change every year?
Yeah, I mean, like, I was a prefect when I was in year 5. Unfortunately, many things happened and I came to school late always.
Okay.
So I got changed, and my friend who was a prefect since year 4. She
Alright.
was still in year 5 and year 6 because she has good
Good records?
Yeah,
Good track records? Okay.
Yeah. And
So it's really meritocracy based.
yeah.
Okay. So it's different here? So you've been here since Form 1?
Yeah, but we're not in school from Form 1. I mean, like, we're online class.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I forgot about that. My goodness.
We're that generation. We're in
Okay.
that generation.
Yeah.
It was hard.
So I was a prefect since
Shut
I
up.
was Form
But I like
2.
it.
Making me feel old again. You did that last week.
You are old.
You did that last week.
That's your problem.
Oh, my goodness, Munif.
Why are you guys?
I'm starting to regret
going
letting you into the show.
That's your problem too.
Alright, let's continue with the guest, shall we? Alright.
And so where was I? Oh, in here, I can see that prefects didn't change, but it was this year where Teacher Hanisa needs to, refresh the
The whole prefect students.
the whole organization.
Because of the disciplinary actions.
Yeah. Nowadays, teenagers are like, ooh,
Wait.
their attitudes and their
yeah.
academics and their,
Mhm.
people go dating out.
That is attributed to a whole lot of factors, right?
Mhm.
Which we will not be getting into today, right?
There's no,
but
please
yeah,
no.
That's
okay.
kind of controversial.
There's too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Too much for
Okay.
us little podcasts. There's
Okay.
too much
So
for
yeah,
us.
how about you? Have you always known that you want to be?
Yeah, did you know?
I mean, when I was in primary school, I was a prefect, but just a librarian. like PSS,
A librarian.
yeah.
Yeah, a
Right.
librarian.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Of
that's,
course,
that's
I've
not-
always
that's not
wanted
the
to try
same.
being.
That's not the same, right?
It's a whole
Hey,
different thing.
difference.
they got
I never thought I would
admissions.
actually barge into someone's class and do a spot check. I never expected that.
That's the
Right.
best
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
That's the
Okay.
best part.
That's something very new to me, especially that I wouldn't say that I'm an introvert, but I don't really
Talk to new people.
Like people.
People you don't know.
It's not that I don't like people. It's just that
I don't really communicate with her.
yeah, I'm not really that friendly.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't know.
True,
not that sort of
true.
Ah,
But then,
I understand.
yeah, things like when things like that happen, right?
Yeah,
I think you guys were just following instructions,
yeah.
right, from your
Supervisor.
supervising
Mhm.
teachers,
Yeah.
right? And people give you, like they give you like that side eye,
Yeah.
Of course.
right?
All
Yes,
of
of
us.
course.
All of us.
Right?
All
Because
of us.
it's not like you wanted to, like
We're just doing our job. We're just doing our jobs.
yeah.
At the end of
Sometimes I
the
do
day.
feel
Listen,
that
they're
way.
just doing their jobs, and if you don't want to get caught, don't bring contrabands to school. That's it.
Follow
Right?
the
What hurts the
rules.
most is your own friend that doing that thing.
Just
Okay.
they give you
That
side
hurts.
eye.
So
Your own
That's
what I
gotta
dislike
hurt.
a
Yeah.
bit, I can't, just barely barge into my friend's back. So that's why I let the seniors do it. Because I still want to connect with my
Yeah.
friends. I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't want to.
Seniors being these guys, right?
Yeah.
These guys had to do it. Okay, I
So that's why
understand.
I was just.
Way to let yourself off the hook, right?
It's a fun
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
What do you
okay.
expect? It's a fun thing to do.
I don't want to get
Mhm.
my
It's fun.
connection
It's
with my
fun.
friends.
It is.
You know.
Yeah, but it's not all like it's
Like
not
that.
always
It's not
always
like
bad
that.
days, though,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Do you have any fun like fun memories being prefects in the school?
Of course.
There should be, right? There must be.
Yeah.
Of course.
How about
The camp.
let's not ask you because
We don't want to know
let's
about
ask
those.
you.
We
Let's
don't want
ask
to-
you. All right.
Oh, wow.
What are some
Sounds
like fond memories you have? Being prefects in the school. It's not always bad days. So what are some of the good days?
Oh, are you asking me?
Sure, why not?
Maybe the most memorable thing about being the prefect is the latest high tea event
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
for us, the seniors.
Like a farewell.
Did you get emotional with it?
No, actually,
Did you?
I saw
she's
him.
the one who's
You
supposed to
saw,
get emotional.
she saw you, Munif, admit it on camera. This is a confession. What did you do, Munif? Did you cry?
No, I did not. I recorded the whole thing.
You recorded
Yes.
yourself crying?
No,
No?
no.
My
I'm not
goodness.
that emotional person. I get emotional on private space. So not
It
in
was
this
it was an
platform.
emotional day for you because like they were. Is there some kind of like an appreciation
Yeah, actually.
for the seniors?
Yep.
I almost
Um,
cried when they had karaoke and they played that song that
Somewhere.
What song?
I
DC
forgot what the name
memory
is.
to shifter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
alright.
I was like, I almost cried, and then I
Yeah.
suddenly saw my friends. They were crying. I was like,
Let's not drop names. Let's not drop
Let's
names
not
here.
drop names.
Yeah.
I mean, that couple.
cut.
Yeah.
So,
That-
wait, listen. She almost
She
cried.
almost.
I
I
almost
didn't
cried.
Right.
cry. There's a
Okay.
difference. Mhm.
So, any more fun memories
Being the
I-
prefect.
while being a
Yeah.
prefect?
That time on camp.
I'm not sure if
I don't think
that
that's
counts.
fun. I
Okay,
don't think
let's
that's
have a
fun.
think. Let's have a think for a second.
It is
Okay?
for me.
Okay, was it okay? Okay, let's just tell the story. Tell us the
let's-
story. Relax. Let's tell the story.
I don't know how about you guys that dislike the camp so much, but for me, I mean, I got to spend time with my friends. You know, I like to go, sleep on a bed with your friends. I've never done that before. Like,
What do you mean? You never went camping before?
no, I went to all of the camps,
Yeah.
but
Impressive.
I don't know. But this times camp in the last years being a prefect,
It felt special to you?
yeah, it's like
Mm.
so heart touching.
Wow.
Right.
Amazing.
I'm seeing that you might cry right now, so I'm
No,
gonna
no.
stop you right there. Right? I don't want to be the guy who made a student cry on a podcast. Right? I will be vilified
Okay.
for this.
They'll get
Okay.
cancelled.
No, because I mean, like,
He
you
will
don't
get
know this,
cancelled.
right? I used to be a supervising teacher for prefects too in my previous school, right?
I see.
And the teachers used to do a lot of horrible things. Like
What?
during camp, we had like two different camps. One is internal, one is external. During the internal camp, we did it in school, and in my former school, we had this pond right next to the canteen, and then we had a huge field, much like ours,
Yeah.
right? So we filled the field with water, gallons of it, so it looks like a huge puddle at the field. And then
Oh my
the
God.
pond is a pond, right?
Mhm.
There's water inside it, and there's fish in the
Oh, there's
pond,
fish.
a non-biting fish.
Yeah.
Right?
but-
Okay, good.
So we put the girls at the field and the boys at the pond, and we dipped them in the pond
With the fish.
with all the fishes, and all the while we said to them, we hid 5 different keys in the pond, and those keys you need to find them because it is required to
I
open
know
like
that
a
game.
like a chest or something. That's your quest. Find those keys with all those fishes. If you don't find the keys, you don't go out.
Wow.
Wow.
And the
Stay
girls
with
will be at the field because
I mean, the
obviously we
field
can
is-
mix them up.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Right?
the field is better than a pond, and imagine that the fish
Oh,
is doing sabotage.
oh no 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 no!
Wow.
The field was worse because there's mud
Yeah,
Hi.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's
I read it.
muddy. Some people like jumping in the puddles, but it's not all fun and games when you have mud everywhere on your face, on your
You're
shirt.
crazy.
Yeah, we were crazy back then. But
You were.
we only
crazy.
did that because they liked it. I don't know if you guys would like it, but they liked
No.
it. Oh, when everything was over, they were like, "Oh no, so let's do it again. Do it again." It's just a waste of water, I think, right?
But it gives you like a very memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Memorable
that
thing
gave them a
about
very, it's a good memory for them,
Yeah. Mhm.
like camaraderie, between friends and between
Yeah.
peers, right?
Between
Mhm.
The
fishes.
teamwork and between the fishes, right? Obviously, we didn't eat the fish,
Why?
and just for the record,
Why?
we did not
Why?
kill any fish.
Wow.
Did not, because
Dang.
obviously when people are there, the fishes are scared and they hid everywhere. It's not that many fish, really, right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you this, right? Yeah. All right. So I think
That's all.
that is all the time we have
Yep.
for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Better
to
than
both of
last
you
time.
for
Mhm.
agreeing, first of all,
Yep.
to join our podcast, and second of all, for sharing all these wonderful things such as the
That's
ball.
still huge. I can't take my
That
half off.
that is still huge. After the show, we're gonna have a bit of practice.
Yeah,
target
we'll
practice.
demonstrate, yeah.
Munif will be the target.
No, I mean like putting up apple.
Yeah, putting an apple
Oh my
on top of Munif's head.
gosh.
We're
I
gonna
might
try
kill
it just
someone.
right after this.
Oh my
You
god.
guys
And maybe that person is you.
Oh my gosh.
Who
knows?
Right? Yep.
Yeah, who knows?
So again,
maybe. It's,
just before we end the show, do we have any last words to
Yeah.
say to the audience?
What?
Umaira, let's start with you.
Well, it's my first time here. I'm so excited, and I hope I can rejoin the archery club as her. I want to be pro as her. I'm not that pro, but yeah,
Yeah, she's very humble.
He's
She's
very
trying to
humble.
be humble.
yeah. She's.
I don't know if it's a humble brag. I don't know.
Maybe it is.
I can't decide right now.
Maybe it is.
Right? Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe
No.
it's not.
Alright.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Alia? Anything to say?
To the
Uh,
audience,
First
Maybe
of
maybe
all-
for people who might like to start doing archery.
give some
right?
tips. What
Some advice, some
motivation?
tips.
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
Oh yeah, so like for archery, it may seem like a very like expensive sport, but like actually it is a satisfaction when you actually hit your target. So like don't think that just because there's like a cons, there's no pros in it.
Especially when the target has Munif's face on it.
Wow, that's
Right?
the best part.
That would be the best
Again
feeling.
with me. What did I do?
You did plenty. Right? All
I mean,
right.
like, you should be proud. You are the center of attraction.
Yeah, you're the center of
Yeah.
attention for
Attraction
this
of
episode,
death.
Munif. Because actually, we saw in the last episode, like he was dying to be the center of attention, so we gave it to him this week, right? This episode, right?
You're
So
making
that
blood,
people know
sir.
who Munif is. When people ask who's Munif, it's this guy,
It's this
It's
guy.
this guy,
It's
the
this
target
guy.
guy.
What's up?
right?
Hey, this is nice.
All right. Okay, so again, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you won't be, a stranger again if we invite you again to this podcast.
Yeah.
Please
Probably,
don't shoot
hopefully.
me anywhere if you see me.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot him after this.
Oh my
all right,
gosh.
that is all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and
Again, please remember to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe our YouTube channel.
yeah,
That's
please
all.
subscribe
Please do.
on our YouTube channel, right?
We need help.
Yeah, this thing. Subscribe.
Yeah, no, we don't have that.
Yeah,
we don't have
Hey,
that.
they do that. I
They do that?
You
Yeah,
don't.
all right,
You
fine.
don't.
All right, do your thing. Do your thing.
That's all. Thanks for today, for the both of you.
Thank you so much for
And
having
we'll see you
us.
again in the next episode. See ya.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.